everyone, thank you for being here. Welcome to Tarot and Nails. I'm going to do a quick reading for the collective. If this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to book that is in the description box below. And let's get started. What does the collective need to know at this time? That was a lot of cards. Okay. We've got the Moon in reverse, Two of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups upright, the Tower, Eight of Swords, the Lovers in reverse. Okay. Ace of Wands. And the Empress in reverse. All right, we'll get some clarifying cards as well. So there was some disillusionment before that was clouding your judgment and preventing you from making a sound decision. You weren't sure which way to go. I think a lot of this mental haziness was coming from external sources. I think there was somebody that you couldn't trust in your camp, in your circle. I feel like a lot of you had someone recently start working in the same environment as you. You may have been at this position for quite a while, and you know, you've kind of earned the reputation that you have, and you know how to work within this environment very well. A lot of you could have been here for 2 years. So this person was relatively a new hire, I would say, within the last couple of weeks to a month. Someone new has entered in, and they are trying to steal what you have created. This person is being very sly about it. They may have, even just in the short time that they've been there, already garnered some type of reputation for themselves, which I think has shocked you. You don't really see them coming, but they're doing it in a very sneaky way. I think you're going to start noticing, or you might hear, that this individual has already taken credit for your work or an idea. So, not only is this person sneaky and trying to basically, their intention is to steal your work and basically take everything that you've built and then over time convince people that it's their idea and that it was them the whole time. They've successfully done this at other locations, so don't be naive in thinking that this won't work and continue to ignore it. There's definitely a call to speak up about this. I know a lot of you are going to feel like, oh, this might make me look petty, or it might make me look crazy, or it might make me look jealous or whatever, but that's what this person's betting on. This person has gotten away with this at other locations, other branches, other areas of life, because they bet on and bank on the fact that the person isn't going to speak up about it at the beginning, and then they get, you know, further along with their lies, and then before they know it, they've basically pushed this other person out, and that's exactly what they plan to do to you. They also have a drinking problem. You might find that they have discarded things. Like it might be known that they are drinking in the workplace. There might be empty bottles in the parking lot, you know, like those tiny little like shooters, something like that. Even wine glasses, wine bottles, beer. I feel like this person doesn't have any sort of like preference, really. They'll just drink anything. But they're a very damaged person, and they definitely are abusing alcohol in order to keep up this charade. And you'll notice they call out of work a lot. They're sick a lot. Not to say that people can't be sick, but this person is entirely wrapped up in alcohol, which is why they aren't capable of performing their job functions, and that's their entire motivator for why they are trying to take over your job, because then they can just sit there with all of the work that you have done and not really work much and just kind of skate by with their personality. They're very charismatic. They might make everybody laugh, kind of the class clown type of thing, but they're not actually doing any work. They're just very good at trying to convince people and manipulate situations to make people believe that they've worked hard. You have a lot of options. There's definitely an energy of you needing to understand or recognize that you have options. You don't have to stay here. Not that I'm saying you should leave, but if your, concerns go unrecognized, if people aren't believing you or seeing it and it's escalating, it's getting worse, don't feel trapped. You're definitely not trapped. You may feel you need to be guarded, but it can't hurt to look and see what's out there, because I think you're going to realize that you have a lot more options in different areas of the world and life than you originally, kind of pigeonholed yourself. So there's definitely going to be, I don't want to say a shakedown because that sounds more serious than it is, than the energy is, but this is definitely something in the workplace is going to shift. Someone's going to get fired. I don't really feel like that's you. Someone's going to do something crazy. There could also be an emergency, something about maybe a fire where you all need to evacuate, but there's definitely going to be something that shakes you up. It's going to make you upset, in the workplace. Let's get some clarifiers here. Yeah, this Eight of Swords in the traditional tarot deck is a woman with a blindfold on, and all of these swords are around her, kind of creating a circle of swords. But in this, it's giving me more of Ten of Swords energy, where there's betrayal. For some of you, you could be the ones getting let go. For others, it's someone that you know at work or someone that you don't expect. And for most of you, unfortunately, it's not this, sneaky person. I feel like where you work has a lot of office politics or something about people who know each other, and it's more based on how higher ups view you, your personality, than the work you're doing, which doesn't make any sense. But this is definitely going to be a betrayal. And this is all due to playing favorites. There's a lot of unfair practices going on, and I don't think you even want to be in this situation, which is why there's this reminder that you have all these options with the Seven of Cups, and that there are new opportunities for you, Ace of Wands, right around the corner. You just need to actually look for them. Let's get some clarifying cards, see what's going on here. Oh my god. Oh my god, Ace of Wands again. Wow. It fell on, I don't know if you saw that, it fell on this tiger. There could be a Leo involved. I'm feeling like this sneaky snake, this fox person that's really, abusing alcohol and abusing their position and trying to take your ideas. They could be Leo. They don't have to be, but they're very, what's the word, gregarious. They're very outgoing. People don't see their game at all. So you've got the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands in reverse. You need to be very careful when you're choosing one of these options, that it's something you want to do, that this is something passionate that you want to do, that's something that's going to satisfy you in the long term as far as what you're going to be capable of accomplishing, because all of these options are available to you, but they may not all be exactly what you want. So just take heed, take some time to really think about what direction you're going to go. Don't make a rash decision. And you've got the 10 of Swords, which I was saying earlier, this Eight of Swords was giving me this 10 of Swords energy. There's definitely a betrayal. I think what I'm getting is this person who doesn't have to be a Leo, could also be a water sign. With the heavy alcohol abuse, I'm really getting like a jaded Pisces or a Cancer perhaps, but it's definitely someone that has strong water placement, and they might have Leo too. But this person is going to betray you. You know, the card that's clarifying them is the Ten of Swords. This person is going to lie about you, and that might cause this Tower that is going to potentially get you fired, or it could be someone else, but it's definitely wrong. Got the Fives of Swords in reverse. Yeah, when it comes to these other options, there's this Five of Swords in reverse. Don't overthink them. Feel, you know, with your intuition, what's going to be the best for you. And if you overthink, you may end up choosing the wrong option. We've got the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you don't have any choice in this. There's nothing that you can do to prevent this Tower from falling, whether it's for you or for someone else. It is in the background, though, caused by things that this shady person that's trying to take your work is saying and doing. Just get a few more. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, yeah, this shady person believes that if they can get rid of you, take your place, claim all of your work, manipulate everyone, it's almost like they're messing with time. They're trying to convince people that things happened in a different order, like they may be speaking up at meetings or speaking up in group settings where they're correcting people on their time, on their timelines. Like they're trying to mess with timelines. I feel like this Tower moment has been premeditated by this person, but it's also a knee-jerk reaction to something. Then you did something or said something that pissed them off to start this Tower happening sooner than they initially planned. They definitely believe that if they can take your place, they will move up the ranks of whatever industry you're in very quickly. And they plan to have people that report to them, or that they have some dominion over, because that's their ultimate goal, is they kind of want to be seen as a god or a queen or goddess or something to the effect of, like, they want people to almost worship them, which is kind of weird. Yeah, this person intends to take everything that you've built, every opportunity that you had in this position, it was their goal to take it. What they don't realize is they can't take all these options from you. The Seven of Cups, they can't take any of these, nor do they know about them, because they're so fixated on the current situation and winning, that they don't have the ability to mess with anything that's coming in your way that's going to be significantly better than this mess that you've been in, because I don't feel like these people or this environment was ever really in your best interest. Yeah, you were never valued here anyway, is what I'm getting. I think you may have even, like, recognized that or said that at some point. So you're, you know, your understanding of where this is and where it needs to be. Yeah, it's almost like this position, this location, these people were incredibly toxic anyway, and this new person coming in kind of amplifies their toxicity, if that makes sense. And then we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck again. So this energy is coming in really strong, whoever this person is. Let's get a few oracles here to close out the reading. Let me know how you're doing down in the comments, if this reading resonated. Oh. Okay, I'm only going to take the ones I saw. This is the sign. Yeah, this is the sign that this is going to happen. I think a lot of you, because like in this picture you can see, that's you know, looking back. Like you see what this person is kind of trying to do, but it's nothing that you can prevent. But this is definitely your sign that you were correct, your intuition was correct, and this diabolical plan that they have set into motion is happening. But there is, you know, the understanding that you do need to let go of this situation pretty much as soon as it happens, so that you can be available for these 7 or more options that you're going to have. I think a lot of you may want to know if this can be fixed. There's definitely a need to let go of it. But there is, I think it's important, if you are going to speak up about this person, that you get it in writing. Even if you're choosing to leave here after all this happens, or, you know, it happens for you. I think it's important before you leave the situation to get in writing what is going on, because later down the road, because this person is no good. So it's good to just have it in writing what's been going on with the situation, even if people laugh or don't believe you or whatever. It's not going to get better. So this situation has run its course. You've got the 10 of Swords. It's an ending. It's time to let go of this situation and move on to better things that will actually fulfill you and make you happy. So that is what I have for you, collective. Let me know if this reading resonated. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.